Since the massive earthquake in Haiti, Haitian-American singer Wyclef Jean has been a prominent leader of relief efforts ever since. Mr. Jean joins us now to talk about Haiti. Sir, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You realize that three-piece suits and big knots in ties are out of fashion.
I know. That's why I want to borrow your suit.
Sir, you're going to get it. Seriously, it's a pleasure to have you with us. And we really appreciate you being here.
Pleasure to be here.
But look, I got to start off on, I'm going to take a hard line for a second.
Yes.
I'm going to quote from Dean Zerbe. Dean Zerbe is a former counselor from the Senate Finance Committee, former lawyer for them. He says, a significant amount of monies that this charity, your charity, raised for Haitian relief efforts goes towards costs other than providing benefits. And that was the criticism of the money that you raise and the charity that you run. You spend far too much on expenses and not enough actually going to the people in need. What's your response to that?
My response to that is Yele, Haiti has raised $9 million. We spent $1.5 million on the ground. As far as expenses, we provide water for the people. We provide food for the people, medicals for the people. And we're very transparent in the sense of exactly where the money is going.
You are now. So have you made corrective moves since you've been taking in this money, since the beginning? Because you've got a lot of criticism in the early days.
Yes, but you have to understand, Yele Haiti started in 2005,
okay.
And we always was raising money. Since the earthquake, in 24 hours, I raised $1 million. Since then, we've bought in an accounting firm, and we've also brought in a CEO, Derek Johnson. So the governance of Yele Haiti is definitely more mature.
See, if you're giving money to a charity, a very worthy cause, and you've got a worthy cause,
yes.
People who are giving the money, they want to be absolutely assured that most of that money, the vast majority of it, goes straight to the people in need. They don't want a third party doling it out in political circumstances or going into bureaucracy. You're going to reassure people that if they give, it goes straight in there?
I would say with Yele Haiti, when you give, it definitely goes straight in there. The reason why is because we're a grassroots organization, and we deal directly with the ground. There is no third party when you're dealing with Yele. It's Yele and the people.
Does Haiti need any more money? After all, the U.S. Congress is going to give $3 billion to Haiti. Spread over a number of years, okay, but $3 billion for a country with a GDP of only $7 billion, that's an enormous amount of money.
I would say what Haiti needs now is education, job creation. Haiti needs investment. That's what Haiti needs right now.
How are you going to get it?
The way that we're going to get investment, we have to rebrand the country. Every time you're looking at Haiti, all you see is the tents. 1.3 million people in the tents. What people don't know is Haiti is the size of Maryland. There are beaches that are untapped. I'm suggesting starting an airport on the other side. Besides of Port-au-Prince, there's Jacmel, there's Cape Haitian, there's other places. Remember when there was a problem in Jamaica in the 70s? Yeah. What we did was we said, okay, the problems are in Kingston, but let's go in Montego Bay and Ocho Rios and start developing.
Look, are you going to let me get my money out? If I invest in Haiti and I make a profit, how do I know that a couple of years down the road, local politicians won't come to me and say, I want that money? It's happened in the past. How do I know it's not going to happen again?
I mean, to your point, the way that it's not going to happen in moving forward is good governance and reinsuring with proper government and stability of the country.
Why should I believe that you're going to get good governance in the future when you've clearly not had it in the past?
I know. The reason why you should believe there's two reasons. One, you're going to let me borrow your suit, one. The second is that the 21st century Haiti means that the 2 million or the 3 million Haitians that are living outside of Haiti that provides $2 billion to the economy has to be part of moving Haiti forward. Before you even invest your money, I want the Haitians in here to secure and invest in their money.
I'm glad you brought that up, Wyclef, because I find it fascinating that Haitians in America really, in my mind, outperform black people born in America. And yet there seems to be a mindset of Haitians within Haiti, a sort of a victimization thing where, you know, they've been dogged and abused by dictators and they just simply can't get their act together. Why is that so different? I don't get that. Haitians come here and they work 2 or 3 jobs, they bust their butts and they do very well. Why can't that same mindset grow on the island?
The reason why the mindset can't grow on the island, the Haitian Constitution says once you have dual citizenship, you can no longer run for a political party in Haiti. So that means once you leave Haiti as an outsider, you feel that you are no longer necessary in Haiti. So the idea of going into the 21st century, Haitians like me, that is Haitian born and came to America, that still has a green card, is to start to preach the philosophy that we have to go back and rebuild our country ourselves first.
Would you?
Yes, sir.
How many Haitians will go who are successful in America, and there's lots of them? How many will actually go back and rebuild?
And they're all watching this right now. 10% of them are doctors in the States. I think if they feel, to your point, that the government structure is different, that they're not threatened, and they are received, I think that a few hundred thousand.
Would you run for president of Haiti, if you could?
If I was president,
would you?
You know that they've asked you before.
Yeah, you've been
asked. They've asked me over again. I would say right now, currently at this minute, no.
Wycliffe John, we insulted the knot of your tie.
You insulted the knot. You insulted the knot. I didn't insult the knot.
Yo, let me see your knot. Like we have close to similar knots.
Yeah, well, they're all wrong, and I'm right.
All right.
And we have similar tastes in music. When are you and Lauryn Hill and Pras going to get together and reprise The Score? I need another album from you guys.
He's been dying to ask you.
Okay, I think they're watching this right now. Pras and Lauryn, if y'all watching this, you know. Another Fuji fan, please.
That's right.
Score 2.
Do it for me.
You sing as well?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. Wycliffe Jean, fashionista. Thanks for joining us, sir. It's an honor and a privilege.